Vincenzo's Gold Crypto Investing with a quick coin request while I'm at work. Somebody donated to the channel for Strong token, and I believe that is right here. And we looked at it a while ago. I don't remember when it was, but you can see we were coming up on a green ring. And overall, if we zoom out to the weekly time frame, you can see we have a major area of support up here. That's why we have this green box that we put on here whenever the last time we looked at this coin was. I think it's been a while. You see that big volume spike up there? So that's major support in that area underneath the price. And then the major underneath support's down at the bottom of the channel. But you can see we've been in this rising channel. Subscriber, and I thank you for supporting the channel. You can see we've been in this rising channel. Right, I'm going to perch from up here. You can see the volume spike and then very little volume all in here. So from about $493 all the way down to this candle at $256, there's not a lot of volume. So if you dip below this major green box support zone, you could come way down there. But you can see this rising channel as I digress. You hit lower support once, upper resistance once, a whole slew of lower support 2, upper resistance 2, a whole slew of lower support 3, confirms the rising channel. And we know it's a rising channel because at the beginning where it entered and where it's currently at, it's about the same width. That means it's a channel, right? It's a rising channel. And then we hit a whole slew of upper resistance 3 times. Triple confirms the pattern. Multiple hits on the top, multiple hits on the bottom, right? Trading through this circle, coming up to this upper fib ring. And right now, I don't know if you're in the coin or not, this is your major upper resistance. This whole zone, you haven't been able to break above it, right? If you can't break above this green ring and this upper resistance here in this rising channel, you're going to start to top out and come back down and retest your lower support. So if all we know in this coin in the brief history is if you buy support right there, right there, right there, and you sell resistance right there, or anywhere up here, so far you make money, right? And then you play it when it comes down and retest, and then you buy, and if you're swing trading it, and then you sell again on resistance. So that's all we can assume this is going to do. It's done it 1, 2 times at the top and 3 times holding support at the bottom of hitting upper resistance, getting rejected, and then falling back down to lower support, right? And then bouncing back up. So I would say if it doesn't break above, the underneath target is right down here at $510. And this would be where you would rebuy. If it doesn't break upper resistance, you would rebuy there. If it can't break up from where you're at now, right? And then if it came back up here, you would sell it, right? If you're just trying to play that. If you're trying to accumulate, the next time to accumulate would be down here, right? That's what it looks like it's going on in a super simple, easy way to sidestep the criminal gangster cartel and the market manipulators in Strong Token and walk away with all the fucking money to profitability. And you can see what we're talking about. It came up here last time trying to break through on the 7th of October and got rejected, and then came to the moving average, danced around, and then came back up to make another all-time high and retest this upper resistance. And it sort of looks like it's doing the same thing it did here, sort of getting choppy and topping out. And if it gets rejected by that green ring in this upper resistance in the rising channel, you're going to start to trade back down towards this green major underneath support box, right? So that's what I would watch out for. Option 1 is you get rejected and start to trade back down towards the green support box. Option 2 is you can get on top of this, ride it as support, and then kick on up with some volume, like a big green candle like that, stack back to back to back to back in the hour time frame and kick up for another leg of the bull run, right? But if you're going to play the pattern says you're going to get rejected here and trade back down, maybe down to the $525.69 range or the bottom of the channel, because all technical analysis and a technical trading chart can do for us is let us play the chart and technicals, and the technicals is the price action. And in this case, on TradingView, all the data I have only go back to about the first of the year this year. So this seems to be a new coin. So you got to play the pattern, and the pattern is a rising channel, and you buy support and you sell resistance. And as we know, the technical target, if you break down out of a rising channel, is the bottom of the channel, which happens to be down by this big candle spike right at $140. So we're going to keep an eye out on that. Free like, subscribe, and share to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing as we take a look at the rest of the market. Bitcoin's down 4.5%. The altcoins are not pumping. Nope, they're crashing. Bitcoin ETF down 5%. Bitcoin SV 2.5%, the Doge 3%, XRP 3%, the Litecoin 4%, the XLM 3%, right? The Digibyte down 1%. The altcoins are crashing as Bitcoin crashes because it's all about Bitcoin dominance, right? And then if we look at wheat and precious metals is even today, which is better than this nonsense in here. But if we look at the altcoins, I think some of these were getting hit worse. Yeah, HBAR 6, SHIBA 6, right? Some of them are pumping. The Dent, the hedge of the century, along with Spark Token, 6% up. And then Harmony 1 and XPR, 5 and 4% respectively down, right? It's all about the Bitcoin dominance. And right now, as Bitcoin's down 4%, the Bitcoin dominance is only down 1.25%. That means the money's not being sold out of Bitcoin and going into the altcoins. The money's just being sold out of the crypto market, right? Like, subscribe, and share, and sidestep, and Audible, and be knowledgeable, and have all the information that the other charlatans, shysters, and fleecers don't tell you. And if you're one of my 600 or so views a day that aren't subscribed, stop being the shyster and a charlatan and a fleecer and a hustler, and simply hit that subscribe button. Here, I'll show you how to do it. You go on here, you go to Vincenzo's Go Crypto Investing, and then you click there, and then you click right there, or you click right there when you're on not the owner of the page, and you hit subscribe. It's very simple. Like, subscribe, and share. And up to the 20th of October, all fan mail will be tossed. I say this again with peace and love. Peace and love.